After that promo Austin Theory did after the biggest win of his life against John Cena at WrestleMania, I would strap and whip and beat the living hell out of him because it was dreadful. How can he? I mean, you just beat John Cena at WrestleMania, and that was the best. I don't care what's written, dude. You just got to take it and you got to run with it. That's a huge win, a huge accolade. You could have made your star off of, but instead, worst thing I've ever seen.
What's up, everybody? Dr. Chris Featherstone here for yet another episode of the Wrestling Outlaws. I'm here with two former world champions, one soon-to-be world champion, former WCW World Heavyweight Champion Vince Russo, former TNA World Heavyweight Champion EC3, future NWA World Heavyweight Champion EC3. We got a lot of things to talk about tonight, and some positive and some very, very unfortunate and somber. So,
morose day. This sucks. Let's get to it.
What a day. What a day. What a day. Based on this taping, what a day.
Yeah.
So let's start with John Cena coming back to SmackDown. Who do you think? Let's start with EC3. Who do you think the opponent of John Cena should be? And he's supposed to be competing. I don't think that there's an announcement of him competing on SmackDown. He's just going to be appearing on SmackDown. He's competing at the Superstar Spectacle in India.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Jinder Mahal, obviously.
Oh, okay. So we'll start right into it. Who do you think his opponent should be? You say Jinder Mahal.
I mean, I guess.
Okay.
Big match for India, and then Jinder is from Canada, but he's Indian, so that's the closest they can get. Because for some reason, China and India, they cannot produce professional wrestlers. Because if they could, they'd be on the top of either company immediately. It's like you've seen it through developmental. They constantly. It's just about the fact it's hard to understand and to get. And they probably find, people from athletic backgrounds raised into these competitive environments where they have to feign, the entertainment aspect of professional wrestling. But regardless, John Cena in India, who's on the Roman? I don't know.
I don't think Roman's advertised.
Then,
Seth is.
All right. Great Khali. Bring it back.
Bring it back to Hall of Famer. Great Khali.
Throw up the Punjabi prison. Who else is on the roster? That's the thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. Indian strap match with Austin Theory.
Wow.
Because, hey, why not? And after that promo Austin Theory did after the biggest win of his life against John Cena at WrestleMania, I would strap and whip and beat the living hell out of him because it was dreadful. How can he? I mean, you just beat John Cena at WrestleMania, and that was the best. I don't care what's written, dude. You just got to take it and you got to run with it. That's a huge win, a huge accolade. You could have made your star off of, but instead, worst thing I've ever seen. So,
along those lines, EC3, 4.5 months later, Austin Theory beats John Cena and has not increased a millistock in his overall importance in the WWE. Why do you think that's the case?
Well, that's the thing too. When everyone was giving Cena hell for Wyndham, Bray, or Ryback, or Miro at the time, John Cena's not doing the favor to them and passing the torch.
Alex Riley is another one.
Yeah, but sometimes just because someone's coming up and kind of hot, it might not be the right time. And I think John, beating Wyndham at the WrestleMania in New Orleans, where everyone thought, the Waylon Mercy version of Bray was going to be was the version. No, because he had to go back to the drawing board. He reevaluated himself. He went out there and created something so intriguing, special, and unique that the only thing that made that from being a classic WrestleMania match was the fact it took place in someone's mind during a pandemic. But Cena would have came back and done the job, the favor, for Bray when the time was right. And the time was right with The Fiend, and it wasn't right with, the cult leader. So what I'm saying with that is that just because you get that win over a name, it's how you follow it up. It's what you do with it. It's what you make of it. small little example, but I'm working with Sting in Impact. Like, I beat him via roll up in like a 6-minute match. But if you don't watch the actual match, I made it the biggest deal possible. I wouldn't shut up about the fact that I beat Sting. I wrote it on things. I hung them up in the building. EC3 beat Sting. I beat Sting. I'm walking around telling everybody I beat Sting. And then therefore that makes that win significant because I made it mean something. So I think that's the case with a lot of these things where John, if they were ready and the time was right, he would have done it no problem. Whereas now he's older and he doesn't need this at all, and he's a huge movie star, that he went and did it at WrestleMania for somebody who did nothing with it, and that's a shame.
Vince, who do you think his opponent will be, and do you think he will win or lose?
Yeah, bro, we said that last time with Austin Theory. What a joke. Yeah, you know, bro, I never met Cena, and that truly shows me what a heck of a nice guy Cena is. Because, bro, Chris, if you and I were sitting here saying Austin Theory's going nowhere fast, if we saw it, Cena knew it, but he did it anyway, bro, that tells you the kind of guy that John Cena is. And everything we said about Austin Theory was correct, because a victory over John Cena meant zero.
I would have had planes flying in LA doing the air smoke saying EC3 beat Cena at WrestleMania. Like, I would have invested in that. I would have taken. If you want to get over, you have to invest in yourself, and you have to do what is necessary outside of what is given to you on a white piece of paper and written in pencil with somebody's name underlined. What you do with something is what you make it mean.
Yeah. So after Theory beat Cena, do you think he just went back to the drawing board and went to the office and say, what do I do next?
No,
I think that he pitched ideas and say, this is what I should do, and had him shut down.
Well, I mean, maybe. Like, I can't speak on anyone's behalf, and I know how horrible that creative process can be. But at the same time, what do you have access to at all times on your own accord? You have socials. You have your phone. You have videos.
But isn't all that vetted by WWE too?
I mean, if you kept putting up over the fact you beat their top draw of all time on the biggest show of the year, I don't think they're going to be calling it, hey, man, take down the fact that you're putting over the fact that we had you go over. 0% chance. It's about initiative and taking the ball and running with it. That's all it is. And maybe you pitch some ideas. But here's the idea. If they haven't realized this yet, take it from me, anybody there. Telling somebody an idea or pitching an idea to a writer or saying, hey, I got this idea. They forget immediately. You have to hammer it home time and time again, because these people, especially in the top level of the creative ones, who are the only ones that are going to do anything with any of these ideas, the second you're done talking about you, because wrestlers, what is it? Me. Only talk about me. Not what's best for business, not what's best for the company. Me. But the second you're done talking to them, they forget the conversation, because there's this thing and this thing and this thing and this thing. And so that goes by a week and you're sitting at home. Well, I talked to him for about 5 minutes, let's see what happens next week. White piece of paper, dog shit. Oh, got nothing. The creative is nothing for me. I'm buried. I'm underutilized. Shut up. Stop.
Take it from someone who,
too, because we're going to talk about a guy who got dog on a brown platter handed to him time and time again, and was one of the most creative guys I've ever met, who went and took himself to the next level, reinvented himself, invested in himself, and that's what it takes. So
take that from someone who has a CYN shirt on, ladies and gentlemen.
Whatever that means.
Yeah, whatever
that narrative, maybe. Take it from a guy who's got blonde hair for some reason. What's going on?
The suspense of the blonde hair, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, by the time this airs, you'll see.
There you go. I've got an idea as far as who Cena's opponent can be. I think it should be. I think it should be. I don't think it should be Jinder, because Jinder will get. He should go over a heel. I think he should go over someone who's a heel currently. Like an Austin Theory, actually, I think Jinder should go over Austin Theory at that event. I think Cena should go against Grayson Waller. I think beforehand, one of the last times we saw Cena, he had he had a moment with Grayson Waller, and he'll get the Grayson Waller. Him and Edge, Waller and Edge was a good match. It was a good, nice rub for Waller, and Waller has that heel persona that is much like an Alex Riley of today. Just a really smug jock, and I think that he has a really, really good character that's just a one-off match against Cena would actually Cena's in the ring, he'll protect Cena just in case Cena has some moments where he needs to not be exposed because he's been away from the ring so much from a frequent standpoint. Awesome. Grayson Waller has a good ability to protect that, and he can cause so many boos that takes away the importance of having to do catch as can moves and things like that.
Bro, I swear, listen, man, I know Cena feels cool. He feels so indebted to the Vince McMahon and the WWE. I understand that. But bro, if you're John Cena, first of all, bro, Grayson who? Dick Grayson? What's this guy's name?
Grayson Waller.
This guy's never getting over. Chris, I'm in the wrestling business. I don't watch SmackDown, and nobody's telling me to watch SmackDown because of Grayson Waller. The guy ain't ever getting over. I'll tell you that right. I don't even need to say him. I'm sorry. He's not, Chris.
He's okay.
But here's my point. If I'm John Cena, okay, like with all due respect, I am going to Triple H. And I am saying to Triple H, boss, you made the comment that there's never, ever going to be a John Cena again, and nobody's ever going to be bigger than the brand, the WWE. Then what is the point of me putting anybody over? Like, seriously, I am a movie star, bro. I am a world-renowned movie star. If you're making the comment that you're going to keep your thumb on everybody, then what is the point of me putting anybody over?
Yeah, I agree with that. I don't think he's going to lose to Grayson. I think he'll beat Grayson. I think that this superstar spectacle is it's a glorified house show. I mean, it literally is. I mean, it's not going to be televised. So it's a glorified house show. Babyfaces usually win in house shows. And so what did it do? They want to bring in Cena. He's the veteran person who everybody knows that can bring casual fans in. So one of the heels that are current of today, for those who still watch, is Grayson Waller. So I do think what you do is you have Cena go over Grayson Waller because they have history from a few months back.
Why not give Cody a victory over Cena in a babyface match?
It's like I said, it's a glorified house show. So I don't see much going into it. I don't think a one-off win against Cena from Cody is going to do much. I think Cena needs to win because they're bringing him in to be kind of like the featured attraction. So
when is this show, Chris? I'm just curious.
It's the beginning of September. I think like the 2nd.
Oh wow! So it's right around the corner.
Oh, I think it's a week after. I think because Payback's on the 2nd.
Is it not even on the network?
No.
Oh yeah, then yeah, Babyface up.
September 8th. Yeah, so it's a week.
I mean, it's a house show match. Cena can go out there for 15 minutes. They're bop around a little bit. Something's going to happen. He's going to get he might hit a hip toss. Yeah. Then whoever is random heel, Grayson McGillicuddy Cutter, is going to punch him in the face. And then John's going to go into a complete dead cell for 8 minutes of getting just beaten up. And then there's going to be
the Hogan comeback.
Yep. Then there's going to be a tackle. There's going to be a tackle. Yep. Swing and a miss. There's going to be a little Blue Thunder sit out powerbomb. There's going to be a little hand to the face. There's going to be a 5-knuckle shuffle. There's going to be a scoochie up for the deal. And then probably, because I don't know if he goes straight over. I think there'll probably be a little dip. I think he's a dip.
Might be a false finish.
Yep, there might be a dip, a little slide behind, a little push off, a little whatever. And then bad guy gets 1, 2. Something goes to the top, caught, roll through on the crossbody. Here we go. Boom, hold, tap. Easy.